And you could cut it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty hard for me to edit it. Like I don't have those editing skills
Oh,
yet.
you
But I'm
usually
just
just do one take?
gonna. He said one take.
You do it in one
Yeah,
take, that's it?
so yo, it's a big match this Saturday. You don't know Arsenal versus Chelsea. I just wanted to get your take on like how do you feel Chelsea has performed during the lockdown or like after the lockdown, and like yeah, just like the players you think that performed there, and I think you guys finished top four actually. So
Yeah,
it's a
we
big
somehow
deal
made
now,
it.
isn't it?
It was a crawl. It was a difficult struggle to get there, but we made it. And yeah, we've been in pretty solid form. I mean, it's been 8 wins and 3 defeats, I think, so that's pretty solid.
Right.
The defeats we did have were pretty disappointing against Sheffield United, West Ham, and
Oh, let me see if it's cutting out.
the other two we really should have gotten.
I mean, just given that, I mean, Sheffield United is not a bad team though.
That's true.
Actually.
I mean, I wish we got that 1 point off of West Ham so we could finish above Man U, but I'll still take
but
4.
at the end of the day, it's top four, right?
Yeah, I can't complain. Yeah.
So looking at the setup, I wanted us to do like 11, best 11 going into the game.
Right.
Basically more looking at like their form coming up to this game, and then let's see if we can pick like a best 11 out to Arsenal, Chelsea, and see what we get.
All right. Are we doing this like together, or do you want to give your 11 and then I give my 11?
No, we're doing this together. We're gonna try and make a team.
All right, fine.
All right.
Okay, let's start with the goalie, I guess then.
You want to start with a goalie? Which one you want?
It's not a Chelsea goalie. Let's forget Chelsea, man, right now.
Or Macy. I can have Matt Macy. Matt Macy is the third string goalie. He could probably be better than Kepa, actually.
That's embarrassing, but might be true. I haven't seen him play.
Who do you think is gonna play goalie for Chelsea?
It's definitely gonna be Caballero, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, so he's played all our FA Cup games, including the last one, which we beat Man U in. Actually, Solskjaer took a risk playing De Gea instead of Romero. Lampard instead stuck with Caballero, and they paid off. Chelsea won that game, so Lampard is going to stick with Caballero. He actually played our last game against Wolves, too, in the league. So forget Kepa. It's definitely Caballero, who is probably behind your 2 goalies right now, Martinez and Leno.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're just gonna go with Martinez and goal because honestly, for me, Martinez has been a baller since he's been in, and I think I'll be honest.
I saw some nice saves in the last game against Watford. Damn,
saves us in every single game. And I mean, honestly, to me, I like when I saw him playing for us in like the Europa early on, and he always seemed like a confident keeper. I always thought that his passing out to the back was actually a lot better than Leno. And now people are getting to see it more and more. So like you get a chance and you take it. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's Leno's reflexes that have always been better, but Martinez's are comparable, honestly. Now they're on the same level, I think.
But all right, let's go to the right back.
You gotta take Azpilicueta right now.
All right, but who do you think is gonna start again? Because I've seen more Chelsea fans boosting up Reece James more than Azpilicueta. I'll be honest.
It depends which tactic Lampard will pick. I think if he goes 3 at the back, it's going to be James starting on the right wing back position.
Okay.
Because he's got the speed, and Azpilicueta works really good in a back 3 on the right side of that back 3. So.
Okay, so if it's a 4, it's Reece, and if it's a 3, he's probably going to go with Aspi.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, our right backs are kind of the only person who would have a showed is Maitland-Niles, but he plays basically every single position. So I can't.
Bellerin is even better than Maitland-Niles, I think.
Who that?
Bellerin is better, I think.
Oh hell no, bro! Hell no! I'll have a poll up or something. Like I can tell you, if Maitland-Niles or Bellerin, most Arsenal fans taking Maitland-Niles right now. Bellerin is dead.
All right, fair enough.
We're gonna go centre backs. I don't really want to contest this either.
Yeah, this is a difficult one for both of us. Zuma has to be number 1 out of both our sides right now. He's in top form. He's played every game since the lockdown, and I think he's the best defender out of both our teams right now.
Yeah, that's not really saying that much, to be honest. But I do agree. If I'll be honest, I do think Zuma will tell you center backs. He seems the most composed. Although I do like Rudiger as well. I think you guys are. Yeah. So, I mean, although
lately Rudiger's been a little bit error prone, but before the lockdown, he was our most informed defender, I think.
Okay, so you're gonna go with Zuma. Are we gonna go with a 4 at the back, or 3 at the back?
We should just go with the 4. I don't want to pick 5 defenders.
4-3-3, whatever it is. All right, so you're gonna go with Zuma. Honestly, for me, I would go with Mustafi if I'll be totally honest. but Mustafi won't play. So it's Mustafi or David Luiz.
We could pair Zuma and Mustafi for the overall 11. I mean,
yeah. Left back, I think it's Tierney, hands down.
It has to be Tierney, yeah.
Hands down.
He's looking pretty solid.
So the 3, I think we might have a dispute on the 3 midfielders because I have 2 midfielders that I want to put in there based on their performance for the last couple of games. I'm sure you have a few too.
I don't have any Arsenal players in my midfield. I'm sorry, man.
No, you have to at least have Ceballos in that midfield based on what he's done so far, or even Xhaka, to be honest.
Well, if Conte is still injured, then yeah, I would take Xhaka. But over Ceballos, I still think Kovacic is much better right now.
Right.
And Mount is better, yeah. With
so
work ethic.
What position does Mount play? I feel like Mount plays more like a winger, striker, or like winger.
Lampard sends him all over the field, but right now his main position is center attack and mid, I feel. With 2 wingers on the side.
So he plays the center attack in mid. So
yeah, but he puts the work in all over the midfield. He puts the work in. He tracks back a lot.
So you're going with Mount and Kovacic?
Yeah, and if Conte's fit, which he probably won't be, which is unfortunate, then yeah, we have to push. I would push Xhaka in my midfield as a defensive mid.
Yeah, I mean, so we're gonna go. I guess we'll take Xhaka, Mount, and Kovacic. Actually, I'll give you Kovacic. I'm not that sure about Mount. I'm not sure.
Kovacic is our player of the year.
Huh?
Kovacic is our player of the year. So
I actually rate him. Him and Jorginho to a lesser extent because he also stole the game against us earlier this season. Yeah. But I think Kovacic, he has a way of like circulating the ball and keeping possession. It's really good.
Yeah, really, really good from transition from defense to attack. He's the best at that right now.
If it was up to me, it would be, I guess, Xhaka, Ceballos, and Kovacic. But we'll have a debate between Ceballos and Mount, I guess. I guess that's what it is. But based on Mount's performance, I'd give you Mount, to be honest.
Mount's been picking up form. He scored that free kick against Wolves. Did you see that?
No. But I have to go take a check. Listen, man, I just been focused on our squad, man. I don't care about the league. I don't care whoever finish above us. I could care less. It's just right now. We're just trying to win. We're just trying to win the FA Cup, man. That's the only thing we get Europa, and that's looking like the only way we're gonna keep Aubameyang and all of those guys. And speaking of those guys, going up to the front 3, and I'm saying it's a clean sweep. It's a clean sweep.
Front 3? Are you serious? Well, you got to at least add one Chelsea player.
Left is Aubameyang. On the left.
No.
Left is Aubameyang.
Left is all.
I'm pushing Aubameyang on the left because I know you want to put Pulisic, and we're not doing that.
Aubameyang is best in the center, man. Come on.
He never plays there though. We can't.
You gotta put Pulisic right now.
Anymore.
You gotta put Pulisic there.
I can't disrespect that. He's been pretty good, and I remember you were the first guy to tell me about Pulisic. I think Jamaica was playing the USA in some like cup, and he's like, "Yo, keep an eye on him." I was like, I think I remember coming back to him. He's like, "Yeah, that dude was different from everybody else." He's been playing amazingly. That's one of the guys we have to key in on. So you get Pulisic, definitely Aubameyang through the middle, and I'm going with Pepe on the right then.
You were going with Pepe on the right? I put in my squad. I want Laka on the right.
You put Laka on the right?
Yeah, he plays there sometimes, right?
Nah, not really. Barely.
So he would play center then?
Yeah. You would more probably put Laka in the center, and then you could put Abba plays more on the right than even Laka does, but even Abba doesn't play that much there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Pulisic for some reason hasn't been put on the right at all, even though I believe he can play there. But somehow we got to fit those 3 in. I'm surprised you're going with Pepe over Laka.
I mean, if I'll be honest, it's like right now Laka is getting into form, so that's what people seeing. This is like the Laka that we saw last year when he was banging in goals. When he was our best player, even without scoring. And like the whole of this season is like he's still been helping us, like holding up the ball, but not doing it enough, and not like getting enough goals or assists. But no, he's clicking. He seems like to find form. I think Arteta like benching him for Nketiah did him some good. And we've seen the best of him now. Pepe, I think to me that's just a judgment time. But one thing you can see if you watch those games, like he has quality and skill, and that's what I'm thinking is gonna every once in a while you're gonna see that in a goal or assist. He's been doing it really well too. And I think him and Abba have a good link-up play on the right where Pepe gets it and then he crosses it into space for Aubameyang on like the far post. So look out for that.
All right, yeah. I mean, we're terrible at dealing with crosses, so yeah, that'll probably be a problem.
Yeah, but it's a good team. So let's try to go over that team again. As I say, we have in the back, we have Martinez, right back, we have Cespi, Zuma, probably Mustafi for me, Tierney on left back, the midfield three of Shaka.
Shaka, if Conte is still unfit, he probably won't
Put
be.
in Conte in there.
Come on.
When did he play for the last couple of games? When was the last time he played?
I don't remember the last time he played, but he did miss the last couple of games. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him in there. I was looking at just the current form more, just weighing that in more. Going into this game, we're going with like Shaka and Kovacic. And you will take Mount, but I want a Mount / Ceballos, but I'll give you Mount for basically the whole of the season. Ceballos is just picking up now. And yeah, Aubameyang, Pepe, and Pulisic. I mean, it's modern day football. They'll interchange or whatever.
It's a fantasy lineup, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good lineup. So, yeah, man, going into the game, how you feeling? Are you guys confident? You think you're gonna do it again after winning the Europa?
I mean, right now we're the favorites, I think, based on the last game and overall form, overall squads. We got bench power coming on with Hudson-Odoi, Willian. Well, Willian might even start, I don't know. But, yeah, we got a lot of bench power right now, so I'm going to go Chelsea 3-2.
3-2, so a lot of goals.
With those defenses, come on.
Yeah, but you say that, but then I've seen a performance by my team where we've shut out Manchester City, you know what I mean? So it's like, it depends which team shows up, you know, and I think it's the same for you guys. Like, if Chelsea comes out a little lackadaisical knowing that they won they're already in the Champions League, then what is this game? But for us, if we're trying to, secure Europa League and secure Aubameyang and all, if we come out like that, then it can be a different game.
No complacency from Lampard. He's going to want to win his first trophy. I mean, so is Arteta. Like, this is both managers. This is like the start of their managerial careers.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it'll be big for both managers, but definitely a little bit bigger for Arsenal. I think going up to it. But it was the same going into the final of the Europa last year, and you guys handed it to us, isn't it? So I hope it's something different this time.
This could be like the FA Cup final where we played. What did you guys beat us? 2-0 or something? Or
yeah, man.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course I remember that. That's when our ballers are actually our ballers. It's the last time Ozil showed up.
Yeah. You heard the recent news? He's actually staying another year for.
He's been saying that for like 2-3 years now, and like I've known this, but Arsenal fans are always like out of nowhere, like he's gonna move. Like, listen, when you have that much salary. And to me, he has a lot of skill, but there's definitely something in the background that's going on as well. It's just too convoluted, I think we're big enough of a club that it shouldn't be this much of an issue, and it shouldn't divide our fan base. Like, you have Juan Mata and you have like other big name players not even playing for their teams, like Sanchez getting paid more than him, and you don't really have that much banter over there about them. It's just that we're in such a position now where like that's a big deal, and I don't think it should be, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, that's your club's decision not to be playing him, and he doesn't deserve to be playing anyway right now.
That's what I'm saying, because it's not a thing where like Arteta didn't play him from the beginning. Arteta played him, and then he started to play better. The team looked better. We were winning more games, and he was impacting the games more. I think there's a Manchester United game where he like ran the most miles or something or whatever. And it's like he's done that shit before, but it looked like it was coming back. And then apparently something happened over the whole break. We don't know. He was in the squad one time, and then he hasn't been in the squad again. So I don't think we'll see him in the squad. I would be 100% surprised to see him in the squad, but I definitely don't think he'll be there. So we'll see.
Hey, I mean, there's always next season.
Yeah, there's always next season. And I mean, we have younger players coming in that role. We have Emile Smith-Rowe, who I think is going to be a real baller. And I really think Reece Nelson is going to probably fight Pepe for that right wing spot. So I think we have a lot of young players who are going to take the game to them. And with Arteta, we'll have a different mindset going forward.
Yeah, both our sides are pretty young, I feel right now, and this will be a learning experience for both sides.
No, for sure. So you're going with
Yeah.
3-2. I have to give you a prediction then.
After extra time, I feel like it's gonna go to extra time.
Extra time.
Yeah.
Extra time. Boo. Going 3. I give it 4-2. 4-2 to the
4-2, you
Arsenal.
guys?